What's up, it's Jan, back at it again with another nerdy bookish video, and this is gonna be my most anticipated October releases. I'm all spooky today. Look at my little lollipop earrings. Because it's October, baby! I am so excited to talk about all these books. There are a lot, my dudes. I'm not even gonna count, but there are way more than 10, and almost half of them are probably on October 3rd. We're just gonna get right on into it. These are going to be books of a variety of genres because that's what I read. I use Goodreads as my lovely little assistant. I'm not gonna read every synopsis verbatim, don't you worry, but I do need it for some help because I don't memorize these things, okay? I do own a few of these, like I've gotten sent arcs and stuff, but like all my books are packed besides one shelf. I think I might have one that I kept out. Probably not though. Oh yeah, I do. Let me go grab it real quick. And we can also start with this one. First book I want to talk about is The Scarlet Alchemist by Kylie Lee Baker. I'm literally gonna start this like in the next few days because I have been putting this off. I don't know why. I love Kylie Lee Baker so much. One of my subscribers, Catherine, actually sent this to me as a gift. She got it from Y'all Fest, I believe, and she read it and she's like, you can have my copy. I'm gonna buy myself a finished copy anyway. I'm so happy that I got this. I'm so pissed at myself for putting it off this long, and now it's gonna be released without me having read it yet. Maybe I'll start it today, who knows? But Kylie Lee Baker wrote The Keeper of Night and The Empress of Time, which is one of my favorite YA fantasy duologies, and this one is also a YA fantasy. Catherine told me that this has a lot of body horror that I'm gonna love. Kylie Lee Baker's writing, like I didn't even need to know what it was about, but I'll tell y'all, I guess. It says it's set in an alternate Tang Dynasty China where alchemy has flourished. The main character's name is Zilan, and she wants to become a royal alchemist, providing for her family by making alchemical gold and gems for the wealthy to eat in order to stay young forever. But for now, she's kept food on the table by practicing an illegal form of alchemy, resurrecting the dead. Shut up. Shut up. I didn't even know there was resurrection of the dead. Stop. I think I need to start this like right now. I'm gonna just pause this video and just start this. No, but I think I really will start this like today. I highly recommend The Keeper of Night duology as well if you haven't read that yet. Kylie Lee Baker's writing. She is one of the few authors who can write things that make me visualize things. I am so bad at visualizing things. Y'all know this about me, but when an author can do it, that is saying a lot. Trust me. So that's the first book, and then everything else will be pictures right here. The next book I want to talk about is actually one of my book of the month picks for October. So that should be in my hands fairly soon, but it is My Darling Girl by Jennifer McMahon. I own like 3 or 4 of this author's books, and I've only read one. I read The Children on the Hill, which was one of my favorites of 2022. I just have a good feeling about her. I will read as many of her books as I can, but this one, My Darling Girl, it's very similar to the cover of The Drowning Kind. Oh, I didn't even put on my want to read, how dare I. It says it's a psychological thriller about a woman who, after taking in her dying alcoholic mother, begins to suspect demonic possession is haunting her family. That's all I needed to know. The cover gives nothing, literally nothing, none of that. I thought it was gonna be like a missing child story just based on the cover, but it says Allison has never been a fan of Christmas, but with it right around the corner and her husband busily decorating their cozy Vermont home. I want to visit Vermont so badly in the fall. Joey and I have been talking about moving somewhere around there eventually, like in the way future. Vermont. Okay, the setting is set. Allison's mother has been diagnosed with cancer. She takes her in despite the abuse and alcoholism and everything, so do check trigger warnings. But yeah, demonic possession. I can't wait to see what she does with this because her writing was stunning in The Children on the Hill, and I hope it's just as fast-paced as everyone says all her other books are as well. I'm gonna read this fairly soon once I get it in my hand, I hope. Next book that comes out on October 3rd, I actually got a physical ARC for from Tor, but I already packed it away, like I said. But it's called The Dead Take the A Train by Cassandra Caw and Richard Kadri. The cover just got me. I was like, I don't care what it's about. And I loved The Salt Grows Heavy by Cassandra Caw, so I was like, yes please, I would love this arc. It is book 1 in a series apparently. It's a dark story with magic, monsters, and mayhem. Perfect for fans of Neil Gaiman and Joe Hill. It's set in NYC. Of course, you can tell by just the cover. Miss Liberty's on there. A coked up, burnt out 30-something who packs a lot of magic into her small body. All right. Desperate for a quick career boost to break the dead-end grind, her pleas draw the attention of an eldritch god who is hungry for revenge. That puts her closest friends and the entire world directly in the path of annihilation. It's like magical realism set in New York. I hope it's a deal with the devil type of thing. That sounds grand. Also October 3rd. So I've thought of Mean Girls countless times already by saying that date as many times as I have. Also, on October 3rd, the Jordan Peele edited book called Out There Screaming. It's an anthology with new black horror. There are stories by Tananarive Due, Erin E. Adams, the author of Jackal, Nnedi Okorafor, Rebecca Roanhorse, Cadwell Turnbull. Why does that sound familiar? Tochi Onyebuchi. I've seen those names before. There are a lot more. I saw Jordan Peele and I was like, excuse me, what? If you didn't know, Get Out is my favorite movie of all time. And I just watched Us, Nope, and what the fuck is the other Jordan Peele movie? Wow, I'm such a big fan. Oh, there's only 3. Upcoming movie called Blade. Anyway, love Jordan Peele, okay? Love his work. Can't wait to read this. I'm not sure what the cover means. I'm sure it means something, but I don't know if I like it. I don't think I like it. The next book that I have that comes out on October 3rd as well is Ashley Winstead's new book, Midnight is the Darkest Hour. Something about this cover I really like, but also not really. Kind of don't like where it cuts the words in half, you know? Anyway, I haven't read any of Ashley Winstead's work. I haven't read any of Ashley Winstead's. Why can't I say her fucking name? I haven't read any of Ashley Winstead's books yet, but I do own In My Dreams I Hold a Knife and The Last Housewife. So maybe it'll be a vlog. I say this in every video ever.
Maybe I can make a vlog out of it.
It says this is a gothic southern thriller about a killer haunting a small Louisiana town. To be honest, that's all I needed, but we can go on. 2 outcasts, the preacher's daughter and the boy from the wrong side of the tracks, hold the key to uncovering the truth. It says for fans of Verity and A Flicker in the Dark. I loved A Flicker in the Dark. Haven't read Verity yet, but it's probably gonna be a Patreon spoiler-filled vlog is what I'm planning, because I've owned it for a while, and like, y'all know how I feel about Colleen Hoover, right? I think I'm gonna do a Patreon vlog. Patreon links down below. We're called The Lair, we're vampire themed. It's a good time. We have a Discord that we talk on every single day, and I'm fairly active on there as well. Every single day. We say good morning to each other. It's so fucking cute. Anyway, we have monthly readathons, movie nights, buddy reads, obviously exclusive content, videos with Joey, photo dumps, random lifestyle things. I love my Patreon. So join if you want. You also get sneak peek to merch. I do have merch. I always forget to promote my merch. My merch store is also linked down below. We do have Patreon exclusive merch as well. So yeah, all the things over there. That was a long tangent just because I saw Verity. Twisted tale of murder, obsessive love, and the beastly urges that lie dormant within us all. I love like a small town gothic horror. Like that just sounds like everything to me. I'm so excited. I'm definitely gonna buy this. A vampiric figure said to steal into sinners' bedrooms and kill them on moonless nights? I've never read the synopsis to this. Holy shit. When a skull is found deep in the swamp next to mysterious carved symbols. Wow. Ruth realizes only she and Everett, an old friend with a dark past, have the power to comb the town's secret underbelly in search of true evil. An examination of the ways we've come to expect love, religion, and stories to save us. The lengths we have to go in order to take back power, and the monstrous work of being a girl in this world. So it sounds like a dark feminist tale, Madam by Phoebe Wynne vibes, but also like small town gothic with like sinister creatures. Stop. This sounds so fucking good. I might make this a Patreon buddy read. I hope it wins. I love the cover too now that I look at it, like how the yellow goes with the blue. I don't know. Okay, next, Starling House by Alex E. Harrow, which I do have an arc of as well, but again, packed away. This was also a book of the month pick, in case you were wondering, so you could snatch it over there for cheaper. I have read Alex E. Harrow before. I've read the 2, I don't know, the fairy tale ones, The Spindle Splintered and Mirror Mended. I forgot what the series is called, but I read those 2, and I also read, no, that's it. This one is witchy and again gothic, but a small town haunted by secrets. There's a pattern here, people, that can't stay buried in the sinister house that sits at the crossroads of it all. I love a haunted house moment. Thought it was witchy, but is it not? I'm just stoked for it, and I love the cover of this. I love the purples and the emeralds. It's just such a good colorway that they chose for this cover. So props to the cover designer. I told you like nothing about that book. Next, we have a book that Jessie from Jessie on YouTube told me about recently. They just read it and loved it and said I would love it too. It's called And Don't Look Back by Rebecca Barrow. I love this cover, holy shit. Again, another haunted house basically what Jesse told me is that the mom dies, and like at 3 a.m. or whatever in the middle of the night at some time, this girl, our main character, gets up every night in the middle of the night, and then the mom helps her control it or something, but then the mom dies, and then so she goes and investigates something and finds like something. Hold on. Oh, before she dies, she tells Harlow 2 things: where to find the key to a safety deposit box and to never stop running. In the box, Harlow finds 30 grand in cash, life insurance documents, fake IDs for both herself and her mom, on the run essentials kit, and a photograph of her mom as a teenager with 2 other girls, the deed to a house in a town she's never heard of, and a handful of newspaper clippings discussing the disappearance of a woman named Eve Kennedy, Harlow's grandmother. So just all these strange things this girl finds, right? And then so she tries to piece things together, figures out who her mom really is. Just sounds so fucking good. Let me fact check my 3 a.m. thing. I don't know, but I love books with con artists as well, so this is gonna be good. I can just feel it. Maybe I'll buy this right away too and read it Blackoweenathon, which is hosted by Bree from Lock Petition. I'll link her down below. Next we have When Ghosts Call Us Home, and this cover, one of my patrons sent this cover in the Discord. It just looks so creepy just based on the cover, but it says Haunting of Hill House meets found footage horror. It's a thriller that explores the power of family ties and the trauma that lurks there. When Sophia was 12, she starred in her older sister's amateur horror movie, recorded raw footage of her very real reactions to scenes her sister concocted in their old Californian house on the coast. It was rumored that Layla made a pact with the devil, her soul, in exchange for fame and arcane knowledge. Sophia dismissed this as gossip until Layla disappeared, which is her sister. So I don't think I've ever read a book that was similar to a found footage film. I mean, I'm trying to think because there's like mixed media in books, right? So I might be just getting things confused. This sounds good. I love a deal with the devil. That's one of my favorite tropes, is a Faustian bargain. So super excited for this. It might be a library book though, but also I would love to have this cover on my shelves, actually, now that I freaking think about it. Add this to my wish list as well. Wow, it's getting really hot in here. Okay, next book. Before the Devil Knows You're Here. Again, also October 3rd. I'm telling y'all, every book ever comes out on October 3rd. So I randomly saw this on a Bookstagram reel, I think. Folk horror for fans of Maggie Stiefvater, who I love, and Aaron Craig, blending the tales of Johnny Appleseed and Paul Bunyan with Faustian elements, centering a fierce Mexican-American poet on a quest to rescue her brother. Set in 1836, Wisconsin territory. I didn't realize it was a Paul Bunyan, Johnny Appleseed thing, but that'd be interesting. I just loved this cover the moment I saw it. It just gave gothic vibes, so I was like, let's fucking do it. I didn't realize it was set that far back. Ensure their survival, a strange man appears. Before Catalina can stop him, he scoops her brother up. He leaves behind a strange bird with crimson wings. She tracks the bird in hopes it will lead her to her brother. Along the way, she finds help from a young Paul Bunyan, whose life has also been changed by the Man of Sap. Wow, it's like very fairy tale-esque. I don't know if I would actually like this, but maybe the writing will do something for me. But I just love the cover. I couldn't resist putting it on this list. I think we're done with the October 3rd ones. The next release date is October 10th for a book called Bittersweet in the Hollow, which Penguin sent me a NetGalley arc for like months ago. I keep forgetting about it. I'm gonna put it on my want to read now. But this is a YA with 4 sisters who have unusual talents, investigate a mysterious disappearance in their secluded Appalachian town, for fans of House of Hollow and Wilder Girls. And I loved House of Hollow. I still gotta read Wilder Girls, but again, creepy small town, so here for it. Girls go missing. Lyndon enlists the help of her sisters to find what's hiding in the forest before it finds her. As she starts digging for truth about the moth-winged man rumored to haunt the Hollow and about her family, she must question if some secrets are best left buried. The synopsis doesn't really give us much, but I love a good secluded town with some missing people and people investigating. Hopefully there's a good twist in this, but the cover, again, gorgeous. So moving on to October 17th, The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrienne Young. I got this as my actual like October book of the month pick. The cover of all these books are just so good, and I didn't even care what this was about because Adrienne Young's writing in Spells for Forgetting was really good, so I was like, okay, this is the automatic choice, obviously. A woman risks everything to end her family's centuries-old curse, love a good curse, solve her mother's disappearance, and find love. Small town, small mountain town of Jasper, North Carolina. Our main character, June Farrow, hears things that weren't there, sees a mysterious door, grandma dies, and there are a bunch of cryptic clues regarding her mother's disappearance. And then it leads to more questions, hallucinations, a journey that will not only change both the past and the future, but also uncover the lingering mysteries of her small town and entangle her heart in an epic star-crossed love. I just hope the romance is really good in this, in the midst of all like the creepy stuff and small town mystery and things like that. So I think it will give the same vibes as Spells for Forgetting, which I do recommend. It is slow. It's a more slow thriller. Ew, there's a stink bug on my window. But yeah, this one just sounds so freaking good. All right, another one for October 17th is All That Consumes Us. Do I know what this even looks like? Not really. Oh, it's by Erica Waters. That's why I put it on here. And there's a moth on it, so of course I added this one. I read one story by Erica Waters in the Gathering Dark anthology, and I also read a few pages of The River Has Teeth, and her writing is just stunning. So I was like, I need this cover, I need this book, I need this writing. Look at the skeleton hand and just the book. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And this is a dark academia, a gothic dark academia, so are we surprised that it's even on this list? It says utterly lush and gothic reverie that blurs the lines of reality and shows that the addictive nature of ambition and its inevitable price always claim their due. It's an elite academic society, free tuition, inspirational professors, dream jobs once they graduate. Ooh, turn her dreams into nightmares, one that might destroy her before she has a chance to escape. Oh, she sleepwalks? Sleepwalking is so creepy to me. I just hope it's good. I have hope. YA Dark Academia has not been doing it for me. The Whispering Dark and what was the other one I read? A Court of the Undying Seasons for my book club. I host a book club, by the way. It's called the Full Moon Book Club. The Google Forms link down below if you want to sign up. It's free. It's not mandatory to sign up, by the way. It's just like to put faces to names and give me some fun facts about you. All that's linked down below. Yeah, YA Dark Academia hasn't been doing it for me, but Erica Waters' writing gives me hope. The next one is Unholy Terrors. This one sounds so good, y'all. Hold on. Do I remember it though? No, I just remember. I hate when this happens. My heart literally just like, who is that? Why are you ringing the bell? Go away. They ring the bell downstairs. I guess it rings everyone because it's not like specified. Can you please turn off already? I'm filming. Oh, okay. I was just about to stop the camera. Anyway, Unholy Terrors. I think this is the fantasy. Oh my god, I'm sweating so bad. By Lyndall Clipstone. Where have I seen this author before? Lake's Edge. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, I love Lake's Edge. This one. Oh, look at that cover. It's so good. I didn't even notice the skulls until just now. A bloodstained tale of a girl torn between her vows and her heart, where falling in love may be the deepest sin of all. Come on. It just sounds like a little YA dark fantasy romance. And then I saw the word Vespertine, and I loved Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson. I didn't love it as much as her other books, but like still really good. It says there's some holy warriors, monsters known as the Vespertine, strange omens. Vespertine magic requires blood, and if Everline wants Ravel to guide across the dangerous moorland, she will have to allow him to feed from her. So it sounds kind of vampiric. It's a sin for a warden to feed a Vespertine, let alone love one, and as Everline and Ravel travel further across the moorland, am I saying that right? Moorland? She realizes the question isn't whether she will survive the journey, but if she will return unchanged, or if she wants to. So yes, kind of vampiric. I'm so here for it. Fuck, am I gonna buy this too? It sounds so good. Now I like extra want that, you know? Our next release date is October 24th. Oregon Meets by K. Ming Chang. Oh yeah, this cover got me. But then it sounds like super fucking weird, right? It says two girls are bound by red string and canine heritage in this vivid tale about female companionship and loyalty. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what it's about. Best friends, a bunch of stray dogs who have a mysterious ability to communicate with humans. These girls are preceded by generations of dog-headed women and women-headed dogs whose bloodlines knot them together like thread. So they turn themselves into dogs. Filled with ghosts and bodily entrails, this is a story about the horror and beauty of intimacy, being tethered to another person across time and space, and transforming our origins. This one I'm probably gonna get from the library, but I think I'm gonna love it, because it's gonna be one of those like really fucking weird books where people turn into animals, and it just sounds like a fun time. All right, our very last one, I did get an ARC for from the publisher. And a lot of my friends who have read this author were like, what the fuck? Because I've never read Tananarive, but I did receive an ARC for the Reformatory. And this one is a big boy. Okay, first of all, like 500 something pages. Set in Jim Crow, Florida. There's this like all boys school, I believe. What got me was that one of the dudes could see ghosts. I was like, sign me up. Someone who could see ghosts and it's set in a school, plus there's social commentary, love it. Love it. This will probably be my first Tananarive due, and I'll see if they're the author for me based on this book, because I've only heard good things. I mean, I'm sure it'll be a positive experience. It's just like getting myself to overcome the intimidation that I feel every time I look at this book. But yeah, I did pack that one away as well in one of these boxes. But that comes out on Halloween, on October 31st. So yes, those are all the books. I was filming for like half an hour. Amazing. Not too shabby. If you made it to the end of this video, put a ghost emoji in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you're excited for any of these books or which books you're excited for in October. And yeah, hope y'all had a great day. Stay safe and stay spooky always, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.